Hey guys, so if you don't know me in real life or have me as a friend on Facebook or follow me on Tumblr or subscribe to my channel, um, I train in Kyokushin Karate in New York City, and today's topic is the pros and cons of training during the day, during like a lunchtime class, and training at night. So this is all like my opinion and my pros and cons of why I either train at night or I train during the day. So let's start off with training during the day. Usually in my dojo, it's a smaller class because it's in New York City, and a lot of people with full-time jobs come during their lunch break and train. So not a lot of people can do that. So it's usually about 6 or 7 people, give or take, like 1 or 2 depending on the day. So it's a smaller class, smaller, like better for me, better learning environment, because you don't have a lot of people asking questions, or it's just a smaller focus area to focus on, and it's also right in the middle of the day, so you're already up and out of bed, and for those who have a full-time job, you're already at work and you're already in the middle of your day, and it can be a good thing to take a break from your job and go and train and work out and do something like that, and then go back to work and you can focus better. The cons, or like the downside to training during the day, is it may not be as physically demanding, or if you're looking for fitness, it may not be a hardcore training session with 50,000 push-ups and constant like 2-minute sparring rounds or something like that, because it may only be an hour or an hour and 15 minutes because people are working. So that's, or it's just a smaller time frame, smaller group. But in the end, I think the benefits outweigh the bad points. It's just, you can focus on something more in depth with a smaller amount of people than you can with a larger group. Training at night, let's focus on that. You can come in, it's a good stress reliever for the end of the day. If you're working or coming from school, you can just unload on the pads and take your frustration out. Training at night, there's usually the fighters who are training for the upcoming tournament, and people who take or at least see themselves as taking the martial arts more seriously than your average trainee or martial arts student. So the night classes tend to focus more on physical fitness, getting your cardio up and keeping in shape, and it's also more physically demanding. The sparring may be harder. We may do more techniques during Ito Gecko, when we slide back and forth across the dojo, doing like front stances and different techniques, blocking techniques or striking techniques. We may do more advanced versions of those combinations or something like that. So those are the cons to, no, those are the pros to training at night. It's a better physical fitness environment, and if you want to say harder training. My cons is that I'm usually tired at the end of the day, either coming from school or during the summer coming from work or something like that. And oftentimes, if I know I'm gonna go to train at night and I have something to do like all day, like go to class, I'm gonna think about that night class all day and sort of dread it because I know it's going to, in my head, it's gonna suck. Like there's no getting out of that class, without working hard and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, that can be a task within of itself. Just stepping into the dojo and knowing that you're gonna have to work hard, like physically, and then spar hard with. And so oftentimes, I'll think about that all day and sort of dread it, and occasionally not go because I let my mind get to me and I'm just too tired. So that's why I prefer to train during the day if I have time. This summer I was working, but I was only working 3 days a week, so I would go Monday and Wednesday to the afternoon classes. And last summer and the summer before that, I trained mostly during the afternoon, and I got sort of used to that. And I like that smaller group, and I like that smaller learning environment because that's how I learn quicker or more efficiently. So I'd love to hear if you're a martial artist of any kind, what kind of, which do you prefer? Do you prefer training at night, or do you prefer training during the day if your martial arts school offers that type of training? And if you don't have a full-time job, or you can have the option of training during the day, would that be better for you, or just anything? So if this goes on Tumblr, message me or leave a comment or reblog it with your opinion, and also leave your opinion down below on YouTube. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video made sense. I'm kind of just babbling on, so hope this made sense, and I'd love to hear your views and opinions on this subject. Alright, take care.